All right, y'all. It's Belmont time again. No Baffert horses running in this one. Baffert's been suspended, as most of you probably already know. New York Racing Association has suspended him pending the outcome of these test results. As you may have heard earlier this morning, they said a independent test came back, third party, confirmed the test results from Medina Spirit. So we don't know. Kentucky Racing Association didn't say whether they're going to suspend him or not. Said they're still waiting to make a statement. Baffert and his team didn't make a statement. So we'll see. At any rate, no Baffert horses running in this one. Also, runner-up for the Kentucky Derby, Mandaloon, not running in this one either. I was kind of surprised at that. I wanted to see this horse run in this one, but for whatever the reason, the ownership decided to keep him out. They're going to hold him back for the Haskell, they say. So here we go. Number 1 in the Belmont, Burbonic. This horse won the Wood, went to Kentucky for the Kentucky Derby. Nothing to speak of there. 13th in the Kentucky Derby. Wasn't able to keep up with that fast pace. Now, Kendrick Caramucci is back aboard this horse again. They got him at 15-1. He is trained by Pletcher, sired by Bernardini, grandson of A.P. Indy, as well as a Fleet Alex. So the horse has the breeding that you would need to get a win in this race. Just don't know if he's going to be able to get it done, you know what I mean? It's going to be a lot more competition in this one than he faced in the Wood. I know that. That time in the Wood shows that he couldn't really do that much when faced with that tough competition. So at any rate, we're going to move on to the 2, the favorite, Essential Quality. They got him at 2-1. Now he's got the breeding to win as well. Sired by Tappet. Now Tappet is sired, I think it was 3 Belmont Stakes winners is. Got the breeding it takes. Brad Cox trained this horse. He hasn't won any Classics races. Neither is jockey Luis Saez. So these guys are looking to get on the board. Luis Saez had the mishap at the Kentucky Derby a couple years ago aboard Maximum Security. Looked like he was going to be able to get a win in this last one, but he ended up running 4th in the Kentucky Derby behind Medina Spirit this year. So after taking the Preakness off, this horse is back in good shape. A couple 59-second breezing workouts for him. So that's looking good. He was undefeated going to the Derby. Last one before that in the Bluegrass Stakes. So he's the favorite for a reason. You know, it looks like I guess they're just saying, you know, Derby was an off race for him. He ran well, very fast pace, fastest pace he's faced in his career. Ran well, didn't get the win, but he's back now, a longer distance, and you can see why he's favored. Number 3 is the Preakness winner, Rombauer. This one out of Twirling Candy. Now, even though he won the Preakness, the weird thing is Flavian Pratt, who rode Hot Rod Charlie in the Derby, running 3rd, decided to get off of the Preakness winner Rombauer and go back to his Derby mount Hot Rod Charlie. So Pratt is not riding him. They got Johnny Velasquez, who knows this track very well, out there to ride Rombauer. So not a bad choice on the replacement. The horse has got a, 50-second workout. I don't know if he's going to be tired coming off that Preakness win. He had a really good time in that one, 153-3 win. Before that, he was 3rd in the Bluegrass, losing to Essential Quality in that one. He also lost to Essential Quality before that in the Breeders' Cup Juvenile. Lost to Essential Quality and Hot Rod Charlie there. So he's back for a rematch again with these horses. I don't know what he's going to have. You know, he had a really good situation there in the Preakness. Don't know if he's going to be able to put up that kind of performance again because, you know, it is just 3 weeks off of that. And these other horses, you know, been resting since the Derby. Central Quality's been resting. Hot Rod Charlie's been resting. I mean, that's the reason that Flavian Pratt went with Hot Rod Charlie because he was coming off the rest. Speaking of Hot Rod Charlie, though, they got him at 7-2, the number 4. Flavian Pratt, as I said, riding him. Now, this horse is out of Oxbow, another Preakness winner, sired by Awesome again, trained by Doug O'Neill. Horse looked good in the Kentucky Derby, ran 3rd behind Medina Spirit with that fast pace. Had a win in the Louisiana Derby before that one. Now, in that one, he kind of took off, got a really nice run out of the gate, and took off for a wire-to-wire win But it was Joel Rosario was riding him there. Joel Rosario was riding him, but Rosario, instead of riding him in the Kentucky Derby, decided to ride Rock Your World. So they went and got Flavian Pratt. So at any rate, Pratt's back on him now. This horse has faced some decent competition. Lost to Medina Spirit in that R.B. Lewis. Lost to Essential Quality in the Breeders' Cup Juvenile. And then beat Essential Quality in the Kentucky Derby after running behind Medina Spirit, who got the win in that one. So familiar company here with Hot Rod Charlie. Back to face some of these horses he's familiar with again. Maybe he's going to get a win this time. Who knows? Number 5, France Godina. Don't think he belongs in the race. All right, they brought this horse over. He got some wins in Japan, blowing people away with some slow times. Took him to Dubai. He was 6th in the UAE Derby. Didn't have much there. I don't know why they thought he would do much in the Kentucky Derby. They bring him to Kentucky, riding the Kentucky Derby at Churchill, 7th in that one. 17 lengths off, and I think he just kind of benefited. He was kind of close to that fast pace. I think if he had to try to recover, he would have done even worse. But they've got him here to run the Belmont for some strange reason. 30 to 1 on that horse. I expect those odds to go up. Ricardo Santana Jr. will be riding him. He is sired by Will Take Charge, so it's okay breeding. Got Curlin in there. Will Take Charge is an unbridled song horse. But I just don't think this horse really belongs in the race. I don't think he's got what it takes to go this kind of distance. Number 6, Known Agenda. Another horse you got to question. Can he go the distance? He is sired by Curlin. Trained by Todd Pletcher, ridden by Irad Ortiz Jr. So he's got what it takes as far as all that stuff goes to be able to get the win. They got him at 6 to 1. I don't know if he's going to be able to hang though. They switched him to Irad Ortiz in an optional claimer earlier in the year. He got the win there, not an impressive time. Stepped up his game a little bit, getting the win in the Florida Derby, but 9th in the Kentucky Derby. Came out of the 1 slot, could never really get it together in that one. So I think he's just looked at that race as a throw-out race and looking to get it back together. I think he's got a good shot based on his jockey and trainer and the positioning in this race. The distance may be a bit of a trouble for him. We'll have to see. Number 7, Rock Your World. This horse was looking to be the leader coming out of the Kentucky Derby, but another horse that ran into a lot of trouble, banged up by Essential Quality. Well, not really banged up. I mean, it was a stumble out of the gate and some traffic. At any rate, he didn't get a smooth start, didn't get to take the lead, didn't get to run his race. He fell apart, ran 17th, 24 lengths off the leader. Yeah, so he's looking to get some revenge here. 58 handily workout. He's doing like those handily workouts, but 58 seconds, not bad. This horse sired by Candy Ride. He's also the grandson of Belmont Stakes winner Empire Maker. So well bred with this one. Got the jockey. Joe Rosario's got 2 Belmont wins in his career. He rode Tonalist and also what was the other one he won? Oh, Sir Winston. That's right. Yes, 2019. So long ago. I like both of those horses in those races. The difference is this one is looking to come from off the front of the pace instead of coming from behind from with a stalking type position like those other ones. So Rosario, he's won it before a couple times. He's going to be looking for a little bit different strategy. This horse had a great win in the Santa Anita Derby with that strategy. However, Umberto Rispoli was riding him in that race. Once again, I thought Rosario should have stuck with Hot Rod Charlie for the Derby, and they should have had Rispoli on this one. But Rosario's back aboard him again. I'm sure he's very embarrassed by that start they had in the Derby. Looking to throw that race out as well as Ortiz, and looking to come back here and redeem himself. Number 8 is Overtook, a Pletcher horse out of Curlin, grandson of A.P. Indy as well. Well bred. They got him out here after running 3rd in the Peter Pan. I don't really understand it that much. I guess because of the breeding. Pletcher's hoping to make something happen. Maybe he's looking to use this horse as a blocker, play a little fullback. Because Pletcher's also got 2 other horses here. He's got Known Agenda in this race, and he's also got Burbonic. So maybe he's going to be looking for this horse to maybe control the pace. Maybe he'll send him out front. Maybe he'll send one of the other ones out front. Who knows? All these horses come off the pace naturally, but Pletcher may be looking to do something with this horse. second in the Withers before that, third place in the Peter Pan. So I don't really know why he's in the race, like I said, unless Pletcher's just looking to do something. They got him at 20-1. I expect that to go up as well. Manny Franco's riding him. Won last year's Belmont Stakes in 1 mile and an eighth. Whole different game this time. He's not riding Tis the Law. So only 8 horses. Good. It's going to be a good, clean race, I'm thinking. I do expect Rock the World to take the lead and hold that lead coming into that first half mile. I think the only horse that may give him a little bit of trouble is Hot Rod Charlie. I think Pratt might try to stay off the pace, but I don't think he's going to challenge him for the lead. I don't think anybody else is going to challenge him for the lead. I think Rock Your World's going to get the lead, and I think he's going to be able to control this pace. Now, if Rosario decides to go that New York slow, they may go 50, 51 seconds, something like that. I think he's in trouble. I think you're going to be looking at a race that's liable to be won by Essential Quality or Known Agenda. But something just tells me Rosario just really embarrassed by that Derby. Poor performance in a race that was won by a horse, Medina Spirit, that won as a front runner, wired that race, and that Medina Spirit was beat by Rock Your World in the Santa Anita Derby. Couldn't keep up with it when Rock Your World had the pace. So I think Rosario is going to go with that strategy. I think he's going to let it flow, let yourself go. But he's not going to go slow and low. I think he's going to go fast and low and inside. And I think he's going to go after that lead. And I think he's going to kind of let this horse run. I don't think he's going to let the 1.5 mile distance bother him. That is the gamble I'm making in this one, because if he slows it down, I think that's really to his disadvantage. But I think he's going to be a bit more aggressive based on what happened in the Kentucky Derby. Like I said, we've got Hot Rod Charlie in there behind him. And I think you have the other horses kind of hanging out, kind of thinking, well, he's going too fast. We can wait around this 1.5 miles. He's going to slow down, and we'll be able to catch him. But I don't think so. I think Rosario is going to get up on this horse, and I think Rock Your World's going to cruise home for the win. I like Hot Rod Charlie to make a move, come after him. I don't think he'll be able to get him. I think he will choke that horse a bit too much, trying not to go too fast. And Hot Rod Charlie will not be able to hang. I think Rock Your World's going to shoot away for the win. I think Essential Quality is going to close hard, as well as Known Agenda. I think Essential Quality passes Hot Rod Charlie to run second. Got Hot Rod Charlie hanging in there for third. Known Agenda. I got him in there fourth. I ride Ortiz. I'm pretty sure he's going to make a good move on this horse. Don't know if he's got the speed to run more than that. Maybe he's going to get third, but I still think Hot Rod Charlie's a good horse. I think he'll be in good position. I think he will hang out in there for third place himself. So that's how I got it. Rock Your World to win, Central Quality second, Hot Rod Charlie in third, and I've got Known Agenda in fourth. This one's going to be an interesting one. It could be very close. The way I got it called, I think Rock Your World's kind of going to get away from the pack in the end, and maybe open up a little bit of a victory. But hey, if he doesn't get enough speed or enough distance in the beginning to be able to do that, this is going to be very tight. We could be looking at a photo finish. I'm excited. I think it's going to be a good race. So I'll check y'all after the race. I'll drop any videos in case anything changes as far as the outlook, or if any of your scratches or anything like that. But that's how I got it. Rock Your World to win at Belmont.